Welcome back, Guardians, to the Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. I'm Scott, and you're at the TheScottSpot channel. Here we are at the very base of Mount Gagazet. We just got done, finally, with the Calmlands and all its related side quests. And now it's time to scale Mount Gagazet, the home of the Ronso tribe, and the final thing standing between the pilgrimage and Zanarkand. Real quick, go ahead and re-equip your normal armor, whatever you think's best, but I'll go over it as soon as I finish changing it myself. Okay, so for Riku, I kept her Buccaneer Master Thief armor on. Yuna, I gave her Lucid Ring that has Silence, Confuse, and Poison Protection. Lulu, I put her Tough Bangle, which has HP plus 20%. Tidus, I gave him his Buckler back, which has Magic Counter. Kamari, I gave him the Red Armlet, which has Fire, Ice, and Lightning Ward. Waka, I gave him the Soft Arm Guard, Dark Ward, and Stone Ward. Orin, I gave the Serene Bracer, HP plus 5%, and Berserk Ward. He didn't really have any great armor. Still doesn't really. Anyway, without further ado, let's move on up the mountain. This is probably one of my favorite areas in the game, and just the cutscenes involved, so enjoy. Let's get started.
Summoner Yuna and Guardians, leave here at once. Gagazet is Ronso land, sacred mountain of Yevon. The mountain will not bear the footsteps of infidels.
Enemy of Yevon is enemy of Ronso! Leave, traitors!
I have cast aside Yevon. I follow the temple no more.
Then you will die by those words.
So be it. Yevon has warped the teachings and betrayed us all.
Nothing but a bunch of low-down tricksters, eh?
Yeah!
We have no regrets.
Blasphemers!
A summoner and her guardians.
Lord Kelgranso, if I may. Have you not also turned your back on Bavel?
But still, you guard Gagazet as a Ronso, not a Maester. Yuna is much the same.
Elder Kelk! Let Biran rend them asunder! No escape! Not one!
No, we will not flee. We will fight and continue on.
You have been branded a traitor, but still you would fight sin. Lost to the temple, hated by the people, yet you continue your pilgrimage? Everything lost. What do you fight for?
I fight for Spira. The people long for the calm. I can give it to them. It's all I can give. Defeating sin, ending pain. This I can do.
Even sacrificing yourself. Ronso, let them pass. Summoner Yuna, your will is stronger than steel. Tempered steel that even the mightiest Ronso could not hope to bend. Yuna, we bow to your will. Now go. The sacred heights of Gagazet welcome you.
We thank you.
Everybody's like, phew! And meanwhile, Waka and Tidus are just horse playing around in the background. Alright, well, let's start talking to everybody before we get up the mountain. I'm glad that didn't end in violence, though, huh? Looks like Kelk Ronso understands. Another thing that threw me off is it seemed like they all were insinuating that they don't believe in Yevon anymore, because I thought they still did at this point. Maybe they don't believe in the church, but they do believe in the teachings. Who really knows at this point? Let's just start talking to people.
Young or old, Ronso all warriors. All must protect Sacred Mountain. Ronso sharpens fangs until day of death.
Oh, that's kind of ominous.
It is great joy to see Kimahri return after 10 years, a mighty Ronso.
Even if he is a runt now?
With this all is well. Praise be to Yevon.
Looks like they loved Kimahri.
Now, be off. Mount Gagazet awaits.
Well, I gotta talk to everybody first, bro. And as always, there's affection to give out based on who you talk to first. So let's just talk to Orin since he's our smallest fan. I think Orin has less affection than Kimahri by default.
It is as I thought.
What is?
Yevon is in turmoil. Micah tries to keep it whole, but it crumbles around him.
Look, I couldn't care less what happens to Yevon.
Because you are not of this world. To those who truly believe in the teachings, a time of much pain is coming.
That's kind of rude of you, Tidus. I mean, Yevon's important to Spira.
10 years ago, I looked up at Gagazet from where we stand now.
My old man say anything?
I do not remember. All I could think of was how I might keep Braska alive.
Kind of like all Tidus and Riku can think about is keeping Yuna alive. I'm sure the others have it stewing inwardly too.
Your duties as Guardian will soon end.
And then what?
Your duty...
I wonder what Tidus would do. Oh, we got more Ronso over here. Is this Garrick Ronso from 10-2? It's certainly his character model.
The sacred heights of Gagazet shun the weak. Use Ronso weapons.
Oh, I forgot they have a shop here. What do they got? Just strength and magic plus 10%, HP plus 10%. They probably have, and they have plenty of customizable spaces, but no worries. You got any good items? I seriously doubt it. I have no holy waters? Well, let's buy some then. 11? Here's zombie and curse. Yeah, I think we're going to start seeing more enemies that have those here before too long. Let's buy some of these. I can't believe we haven't bought any yet. Okay, what about her?
To Ronso, losing Horn is greatest disgrace. But Hornless Kimahri returned to Mountain. Why?
Oh man, she doesn't have anything good to say about Kimahri, huh?
Kimahri stand tall, unashamed. Lose Horn, but gain
Friends. Well, he certainly didn't have friends among you guys, apparently. Alright, let's keep talking to our friends. Lulu.
Yuna's grown stronger.
Stronger, huh? I'd say it's more like she's driven, don't you think?
That's why she's strong. She's still pressing forward. When weak people are driven, they can't go far before they break. She keeps going forward because she is strong.
That's a nice way of looking at it, Lulu. I'll remember you said that. Lulu has some sage wisdom sometimes. Usually Orin dispenses it all, but Lulu has some things to add every now and then.
Yuna has grown strong. And all I can do is try and keep up with her.
Lulu, you just had a side plot arc that had talked about how much stronger you had gotten. Anything else?
Let's get ready for the climb.
It's gonna be a fun one, that's for sure.
Let's get ready.
What about you?
It's just a little farther now.
She sounds nervous.
It's just...
Okay, what about you, Wax? We get some horseplay in?
My neck's hurting.
Probably the cold air.
Xanarkin's on the other side, huh?
Yeah? You're home, yeah?
As if you believed me.
Maybe I do. The one on the other side here is probably just a pile of rubble, yeah? But somewhere out there is your Xanarkin. Somewhere, yeah? Yeah, you'll be home soon enough.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, cheer up. Let's do this.
Maybe it is somewhere out there.
Better get ready. Ain't no shops where we're going.
That's what you think, Waka. You don't know.
Better get ready.
Alright. Riku looks like she's still trying to reboot after I broke her mind back at the Calmlands. Probably just trying to frantically think of a way to save Yuna.
You think of anything yet?
Man, they're stumped.
There's just so little time. I don't know. This is a toughie.
Given how little Tidus knows about Spira, he's the last one that should be trying to think of new ways, and Riku's kind of ditzy, so...
Biran and Yenke gone.
I wonder what they're up to. It's probably nothing.
Biran is hero of Ranso. Yenke is powerful warrior.
Great. I hope we don't have to fight them.
Kimahri must fight. Kimahri must win.
Jeez, can't they just let it go?
The sacred Gagazet. First time Kimahri climbs.
How can you be a Ronso and live on this mountain but never climb it? Are they like forbidden to this little camp area?
The sacred Gaga.
Alright, what about you, Maester Kelk? I guess ex-Maester.
Summoner Yuna's words. They ring clear in my soul. Small voice, small frame, but a will that towers over Gagazet's peak.
Huh, he seems to have a deep respect for Yuna. I really would like to hear Kelk's thoughts on what happened to Maester Seymour and Keenock.
The path to those sacred heights is steep and lined with the dens of fiends. Strong guardians, be prepared, and guard your summoner well.
And he said that like he was making an announcement to the Guardians. Damn.
Guard your summoner with all your heart.
Guard your summoner well. Guard your summoner with all your heart.
Guard.
I just think it's funny the way he says that stuff. What about this, Ronso?
Quarrel between Biran and Kimahri started 10 years ago. Young Ranso fight each other to show strength. Biran beat Kimahri, but Kimahri never admit losing, not once. Angry Biran broke Kimahri's horn. Kimahri could not bear shame and left Sacred Mountain.
Oh, so we get some good backstory there, and from a random NPC, no less. Well, I mean, Kimahri kind of had it coming to him, honestly, if he was being a bitch about it.
Kimahri talked less after a horn broken.
I wonder what he was like when he was uppity. Huh. Well, as much as I want to continue up the mountain and continue the story, I think that this is going to be all that we get in this episode. Yeah, basically just the Ronso encampment at the base of the mountain. Let's save. Thanks, Guardians, for checking me out at the TheScottSpot and hanging out with me. In the next episode, we'll begin up the mountain. Time's running out. How much longer before we reach Zanarkand and Yuna must face her fate? Hopefully we can
Guard our summoner with all our heart.
Later, Guardians.